At softball time, head coach Mercedes Bohte and Fugate Shea Mauser coach 11-game winning streak. Got things rolling pretty well on Friday, and then Mother Nature beat you on Saturday. Give us a recap of the partial weekend.
Partial weekend, yeah. We had a good 2 games. Shea pitched really well the first game. They got a couple little dinky hits in the last inning. Really nothing hit hard, but just right where we weren't. So they scored a couple runs, but pitchers are doing really well. Ellie did a great job the next game shutting them out. Hitters are kind of coming alive, Ava being one of them, having quite a few hits, and I think all for extra base hits, all her hits for the weekend. We were excited to play. We warmed up, and we've been practicing outside in the cold, all January and February, and now a little bit of March. And just the temperatures, there's that rule that you can't start. It was nowhere near what the temperature was supposed to be. We were ready to go with all the layers and hand warmers and everything, and but yeah, we just kind of got cut short, but that's all right.
Shea, like Coach mentioned, you and your fellow pitchers doing a great job all season. We've kind of had them on as well, but talk to us about kind of being called up on to be the number 1 starter of a series pitcher now.
I think me and Ellie have been doing a good job. We were kind of nervous at first, just having 2 pitchers against the same team 4 times can be kind of scary, especially having like our good team in Metro our first weekend. But me and Ellie pretty much were like, we're gonna do it for Paige and we're gonna pick up the team until she's back. And I think we've done a good job at that because we're so different. My weaknesses are Ellie's strengths and vice versa. So when we face hitters, and we've been lucky to have been able to have complete games these last couple weekends, and they're not seeing any of the same pitches when we switch between us, so I think it's gone really well.
Ava, kind of a little bit of a veteran on the team now, getting some starting spots this year and hitting the ball well, especially the last couple of weeks. Was there something that kind of clicked for you and the team after the opening weekend?
I think just going in with complete confidence that we can beat any team as long as we play our game. I think we went into the series knowing that we would win, and I think that just really helped the whole team, especially me with my confidence. Just I knew I had the confidence I was better than them.
Home for 6 straight here, including next week. What are the thoughts of getting a chance to play so many games at home in a short period of time?
We're excited. I think that midweek Wednesday night series will be actually pretty cool. It's nice to have a lot of home games. I think we're going to have a lot of the out-of-state parents come because it's quite a few games in a short amount of time. It'll be nice. It's always great to play at home. Away, you get travel, bus, you got weather, you got cold weather other places. Here's always pretty good that time of year, mid-March. So we're excited to have 6 straight wins.
And Shea, with Paige getting hurt, and I know you said you and Ellie said, hey, you got to kind of. Does it change the mindset knowing that you don't have that wiggle room, if you were, if you have an off game? Because man, the last 3 games you pitched, it's just like, whoa, you just dominated people. Just your turn now.
I don't think it really changed at all because Ellie, Paige, and I all kind of have a dynamic where any of us can start a game and any of us can finish. So even without Paige in the rotation at the moment, it's nice because I know like if I do have an off game, Ellie can come in, and then by the time the next game comes around, I can have my stuff fixed. So I don't think it's really changed the mindset, more of just motivated us to really hit our spots and focus when we are in there for our 1 game of the day.
Ava, what has it kind of been like for you? I mean, you had a couple starts last season and then getting a couple starts this season. Kind of how have you worked into that lineup with such a deep?
I've just been working hard, putting in a lot of extra work, just trying to do my best, do whatever's best for the team. With last season, my role was kind of pinch hitting, so I embraced that. So I'm just kind of going with what my role is and trying to do my best for the team.
It's kind of fun having that kind of meanie off the bench. I mean, the depth on this team is pretty special.
I told Ava the other day when she came to do some extra work, some extra hitting, it's really nice as a coach when you put someone in as DP, maybe not always Ellie, give her a little break sometimes and try someone else out, and then they do really well. It's like, yes, I did it right. But we do have quite a few strong hitters, so it's nice to get some of those people in. Pinch hitting is a tough role, but we've had several girls actually do very well at it. Hoping in these next 6 games that we get used to scoring more runs early, switching people in different positions to give people some opportunities to have multiple at-bats in games, and rest some other people so they don't necessarily have to be catching every 4 games or center field every 4 game, type thing. So that's the plan. It doesn't always work, plan A. They're always plan B and C and go from there. So.
And with Ellie hitting every game, and now she's, right now got to pitch every other game at least. Having somebody that you can, I know you don't want to lose the bat, but sometimes just to kind of give her a break, kind of need to.
Yeah, sometimes, it is kind of a lot on certain players' shoulders to do certain roles are going to be tougher than others. And if you can let their brains kind of relax for a little bit and just kind of focus on the team, not necessarily their performance for that hour and a half, I find it to be really helpful. And those other girls that are coming in are doing well.
You just concentrate on pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that depth too, and almost it seems like you guys have a bunch of depth in every position. What is that like to just be able to pick and choose like that each fit?
Makes my job easy, but also makes it hard because you don't have that defined 9 and then a big drop off. It's very close. It's, I think, closer than it has been in the past position wise. So sometimes it's hard if you're that player that's not getting as much time, but it is a long season. Opportunities are coming, and I think, again, confidence in all the players that we put in, and I think that confidence is helping them succeed.
All right, question of the week. This doesn't pertain to the next 6 games because you'll be home, but when you do travel, how do you pass the time on long road trips?
When we came home on our last long trip, I think our trainer McLean started it, but we found a microphone on the bus, and it was karaoke for I don't even know how many hours, 2 or 3 hours on the speaker. McLean didn't need music though. McLean just started singing and doing stand-up comedy, but I think for the most part, almost everybody sang at least one song at the front of the bus, and some of them even put on a whole dancing show. And, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good, hour and a half, 2 hours. I think it started, we do bingo on the bus too, and one of them was McLean tell a funny joke, so he got the microphone, and then Maya got the mic and sang like 7 songs, and no, it was good. It was good kind of team bonding that passed the time. That was probably our funnest road trip since I've been here.
I
Good luck,
kind of just do homework and sleep. That's how I pass it.